Alright, what you're looking at here is the home page for our course, and you can see up here at the top we have Psych 101, the section number, my name, and then Welcome to Psychology 101 Online. And if you look down, there's a couple of different places where there's important information. The first one is this folder right here that says Getting Started and Introductions. And if you click on this, which most of you probably have done already to find this video, you'll find a document that says Getting Started, an Introduction to the Class. Definitely read through this whole document so that you have a good idea of what to expect and also what's required for the course. If we go back to the home page, which again is kind of where everything can be found, looking at the other document next to it, this other folder, it's called Course Documents. And if you click on that, back up again here, there's important information here as well. You have our syllabus for the course, which you definitely want to read all the way through. It has all of the grading and assignments and all the information you'll need. There's also the assignment menu right here that you can find for the 4 assignments that we have in the class. And then once you've looked at that and picked your specific assignment, what you'll do is you'll come over here to Assignment Instructions, and you can go into this folder and find the instructions for assignment 1, 2, 3, and 4. And within most of these, what you'll find, here's assignment 1 for example, you can find the menu of instructions. But if we go back, a couple of the assignments have another handout or two that might go with it. And so what that will look like is you'll open this up, here's the instructions, and then here are any questionnaires or handouts that you might need in order to complete that assignment. A couple of other important things, if we go back to the home page, here we are again, and you look over to the left, you can see that there is a whole menu over here of course tools, and these are also going to be pretty important for you. And let me go to the student view. I have a couple of other tabs at the top because I'm teaching the class, but if you look at what you have available to you, there's a few things. The first one is announcements, and here you will find just a complete list of all the announcements that I've sent out to the course. Anything new should pop up to you when you log on, but if you ever want to make sure, you can see anytime there's a green asterisk over here, that means there's something new in that file that you might want to check out. Another thing to look at here is assessments. Here you can find all of the course quizzes. And then assignments, this is where you're going to be submitting your assignments when you're completed with them. You can also look at the calendar, here looking at all of the due dates, just kind of getting an idea of when things are occurring. I have everything posted on the calendar. This tab here is for discussions. Here you'll be interacting with your other students in the course. You'll be posting one of your own discussions and then also replying to a couple of others, trying to get a dialogue going. And then some of the more important tabs down here, we have learning modules. I'm going to click on that one. And if we look at learning modules, what you'll see is right here it says week 1, and if we click on that, it'll bring up all of the information that is required for you to complete for week 1. And you can see right off the bat what it does is it pulls up the lecture for this week. And with this lecture, you're just going to you're going to go through and view all 3 pages that you see at the top here. And I have at the top of each page, you can listen to the lecture if you'd like to click on the play button, or you can just go ahead and read through it. And a couple of things to point out here, I have the entire lecture, and there's some things here where you can go over them and see a picture of the person we're talking about. And these things show up in kind of a bold orangish rust color. So this is the first page, and then you'll just finish reading that, and then move on to the next page. And do this until you've completed the entire lecture. So there's going to usually be 3 to 4 pages depending on the length of what we're talking about. Again, at the top of each page, the option to listen to the lecture. And then some of the pages will also have a video on them. So for example, at the bottom of this page, there is a video called The Many Faces of Psychology. And you can watch this in 3 parts just to make it faster for you to download them. But here we have more information for you to watch, kind of help you understand some more of the course materials through these videos. So you'll complete the lecture, and also if you look over here, you'll also see that I've posted the PowerPoint slides if you're interested in viewing them. Though you don't need to, you'll get all the information you need from the lecture. There's also a link to the quiz that must be completed, and then finally to the discussion. So I've put everything nicely together for you under this Learning Modules tab. So always make sure that you're going here for your information, that Week 1 Learning Modules. So going back over to this little left side tab, again that was Learning Modules where you'll find all of that information. There's a Mail tab right here, and that's probably the best way to get a hold of me. If you need to ask me a question or get some clarification or help, you can just click on here and send me an email and I'll email you directly back. Other things you can do, sometimes I'll post web links, though oftentimes they'll also be in the lecture, but sometimes I'll put interesting web links right here that might help you. And then finally, at the bottom we have My Grades, and this can be really helpful as you can track your grades throughout the entire semester. So you can see, what am I getting on each assignment, where am I standing right now, and how do I feel about where I'm at. You can also email me, but I recommend keeping an eye on the My Grades tab just to make sure everything goes in correctly. So again, this is kind of our course web page, and hopefully that gives you a little bit better idea of what you're working with. Again, if you have any questions, you can feel free to email me through that Mail tab over here on the left. Otherwise, good luck, and again, I look forward to getting to know all of you as we move through the semester.